Alright everybody, welcome to a rather special 35th episode of WWE Supercard. Now we are going to make a brand new account. I'm not going to delete any of my other ones. I'm just going to get a third account and we are going to... I have no idea what I'm going to call it. What should we call it? Let's have a think. The main account... No, hang on. Like something with like the main event in it. Main event 2. We'll call it main event 2 and submit the name. Alright, so here we go. Welcome, we've seen this a few times before. Welcome to WWE Supercards, where you collect your favourite WWE superstars. Let's start with your first cards, including a rare superstar. Now the best cards I can get is a rare Shawn Michaels, an uncommon Shawn Michaels, common Big Show, common Rey Mysterio, cards like that. Let's see who we get. Who do we get? Jimmy Uso. Alright, well, he's not the best and he's not the worst either, so that'll do. Believe. I got Bo Dallas. Yokozuna, he's the best, I think he's the best uncommon. Big John Studd. Kofi Kingston, Cody Rhodes, Christian, AJ Lee, that's good, AJ Lee, Rusev, Summer Rae, a ladder, a stop sign, another stop sign, and the WWE Universe. That's good, that was actually pretty good. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna be fun. Alright, so we're gonna... Now I understand all this. So yeah, I'm really excited. This is our third account. I'm really excited. We're going to be doing like a bit of a 30-minute episode just for this one. And yeah. I do not want to train Rusev. Go back. We're going to swap him for Yokozuna. Proceed. And we're going to swap him for Big John Studd. And we're going to swap her for her. Alright, then we've got, actually, we're not going to have Big John Studd, we're going to have, what's the best up arrow? We haven't got an up arrow. I suppose spanning in the works. Alright, well, don't matter. Still pretty good. Alright, so let's play our first match, and we're going to play Mac. And then we'll get some uncommons, and we'll get a fusion, a common fusion. Alright, Solar Power Charisma, we're going to use Jimmy Uso, who defeats Luke Harper. Diva Toughness, we're going to use our boost. Oh, it's Toughness Speed, but we've won anyway. So we're going to have our first match as an undefeated thing. We're 1-2-1. What I really want now is a right arrow or an up arrow card. Who we're going to get? Mr. Fuji, okay, that's alright. And I pump it up, so we've got 2 uncommon support cards already. And I've got the 5 speed and pump it up. Alright, so we're gonna play Power War. This isn't gonna be like a massive account. Like, I'm not gonna turn this into another mass account. It's just a little it's just something different, and we are going to lose. Oh god, we might not win this at all. So there's 1-1. Come on, Bo Dallas. I believed. Bo Dallas helped me to believe. Alright, come on, give me a rare card. Roman Reigns, good is an up arrow, we need that. And Titus O'Neil, another up arrow. Alright, so Big John Studd's going to get replaced with Roman Reigns. And can we start a fusion from this now? I'm not sure if we can. Oh god, I don't want a super rare fusion. I want a common fusion. Oh, hang on, what I'm going to have to do is go to King of the Ring. We've got to do that and then go back. There we go. Just set it up like that for now. And go back. Oh, I have to start King of the Ring now. Alright, ready for King of the Ring? Yes, I am. There we go. Nice. So I got a free energy out of that. I've won Yokozuna. So that's cool. Right, now we're gonna go to the fusion. Hopefully we can start a fusion now. And the answer is yes, we can. So we're gonna put Rusev there. We're not gonna put Yokozuna in there. We're gonna put Titus O'Neil in there, and then our stop sign 15 minutes and proceed. So by the end of this episode, we're gonna have a common fusion, which is a bit cool. We're not going to face anyone who's even played like more than 3 matches, because I'll never beat them. Pretty much. Christian, we're going to face you and hopefully we're going to beat you. Right, solo, power toughness, we're going to use Jimmy Uso obviously. And he oh, hang on. I think he still him. That's pretty cool. So he still defeats what was his name? Darren Young. There we go. Got there eventually. And yeah. Oh, and I need to mention WrestleMania. My God, I have to confess, it was very impressive. I was very, very impressed with WrestleMania this year. A lot of controversy moments. I'm going to give you the results in. I'm going to give you the results of what happened. So. Oh wow, we got a second Jimmy Uso. We get a pro out of him. Oh right, we're just gonna put him straight away. So I just don't wanna. I know we'll train him with what we've got left, and then we're just gonna put him straight away. Right, there we go. Actually, no. For now, we'll just there we go. We'll swap. So anyway, yeah. WrestleMania. I don't want to do that. Wait, hang on. Then swap him for him. There we go. So it's ordering from best to worst. So yeah, WrestleMania. Considering WWE's going downhill, they definitely picked themselves up with WrestleMania. It was very impressive. I watched the whole thing. It was really good. I genuinely really enjoyed WrestleMania this year. So, match 1 was the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team. Obviously not very popular, but it was a very good match actually. It was Los Matadores, The New Day, Tyson Kidd, Cesaro and the Usos in a Fatal 4-Way Tag match. Obviously nothing really much to say about this apart from that Tyson Kidd, Cesaro won. There was no tag and yet they still won. There's a controversy about that, but they still won anyway. So yeah, we got an uncommon Dolph Ziggler and an uncommon Big Show. Alright, so we're doing good. So yeah, we can. Oh nice, he's an up arrow, so we've got a tag team now. That's really good. Alright, so yeah, nothing much to say about that match. But yeah, we had Tyson Kidd and Cesaro are still tag champs. Next match was the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial. The final 3, it was Miz, Mizdow and Big Show. Mizdow eliminated the Miz. That was so good, because I hoped Mizdow would go all the way, but he was against the Big Show and I thought no, Big Show's going to win it, and too right, Big Show won the match. Disappointed about that, but hey, what can you do really? So yeah, Big Show won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Oh, got a toughness boost. We didn't even get a rare card from that. And the Miz. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Next match we had was what was the next match? I think it was the 8-man ladder match, or was it Sting Triple? No, it wasn't Sting Triple H. Yeah, I think it was the 8-man ladder match. I knew Daniel Bryan. I had feelings that Daniel Bryan would win, but Dolph Ziggler deserves that title a lot more than Daniel Bryan does. I hate Daniel Bryan more and more now, because it's just in my opinion, I just don't like Bryan. But yeah, it was Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler at the top of the ladder. Who was going to win? I was like, I actually can't pick, because I had feelings Daniel Bryan would win, but Dolph Ziggler deserves it. So I couldn't really pick. But then when Daniel Bryan knocked him off, I thought, no, Bryan's won it. And Bryan won the Intercontinental Championship. So that was really annoying for me, but what can I do? You know, what can you do? Alright, next match, it was Paige and AJ against the Bellas. Again, not much to say about this match. It was still a pretty cool match. You know, I enjoyed watching it. As weird as sexually attractive as it might have just sounded, I actually quite enjoyed the match. We did have, I've lost my first match, 3-0. Paige and AJ won. Nothing to say about this match, apart from AJ won it with the Black Widow. Nothing much to say about the match. It was still okay, I guess, but yeah, I don't think anyone really cared. But anyway, moving on. The next match was Sting Triple H. An incredible matchup. This was when the pay-per-view really kicked up a level. The Sting Triple H match was. It was probably probably the second best match of the night, without question. So yeah, we had Sting Triple H fighting it out. Sting hit the Scorpion Death Drop, and then out of nowhere, D-Generation XL come out and they all start hitting. They all start spawning Triple H, but then the NWO came out, Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash, and you know them lot. It was pretty cool. But then Sting, he had a baseball bat. Triple H had a sledgehammer. This is probably a fitting moment. Sting threw the baseball bat down. It broke the sledgehammer in half. That was really good. That's when I thought, oh, Sting's gonna go. He's gonna lose it now, and he's gonna beat the crap out of him. But then he put Triple H in the Scorpion Deathlock, and then Shawn Michaels super kicked Sting. I couldn't believe when Shawn Michaels did that. I thought, he's literally just betrayed everyone from doing that. But yeah, it was. We've got Red Goldust. That's cool. Yeah, it was a massive match, and then Triple H smacked him with the sledgehammer, Sting with the sledgehammer, and then he won. So that wasn't good. But overall, it was a very good match. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, Triple H came out on top. They both had amazing entrances. I think Triple H's was a lot better, to be honest. His entrance probably the best out of them all. Yeah, it was really good. And yeah, Triple H won. Next match. What was it next? Was it Undertaker Bray Wyatt? My mind's blank. I can't remember. Oh, well, there was a little segment. The Rock came out, which was pretty cool. With this UFC lass. I don't know. I can't remember her name. But yeah, and she beat the. She started picking on Stephanie McMahon. That was pretty cool. It was really funny, actually. Oh, there we go. Next match. Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. This match was one of the. It was mainly all the matches were really good. They definitely did well, WWE, with this pay-per-view. But this match in particular was really good because it had extraordinary athletical moments. You know, you've got two amazing athletes, Seth Rollins and Randy Orton, going at it. You know, you can tell it's going to be something good. We had a curb stomp and an RKO, both kicked out of once. We had Seth Rollins do a middle rope outside the ring moonsault on Randy Orton. We had top rope RKOs on the J&J security from Randy Orton. But the key moment was when Rollins went for a second curb stomp. He put his foot on Randy Orton's head. Randy lifted him in the air, and then he RKO'd him. He literally, Seth Rollins must have went about 10 feet in the air before Randy Orton nailed an RKO. It was absolutely incredible. And I remember hearing on an interview after the match, Randy Orton could not see Rollins on the way up until when he came back down, because the sun was in his face, so he could have messed that up big time, but luckily he didn't. And yeah, it was incredible. I really enjoyed that match. Alright, so moving on. Next match. Let's have a think. Who was the next match? Yeah, Undertaker Bray Wyatt. Again, another amazing matchup. Undertaker, there was no atmosphere like there normally was for Undertaker. It was open roof. It was literally just Undertaker walking down to the ring with smoke everywhere. But Bray Wyatt's entrance, I think, was one of the highlights as well, because he walked out, but he had like these scarecrow things that were just standing there on the side, dressed a bit like him, and like Bray Wyatt like touched them, or like put his hand on the head or something, and they all came to life, like stalking behind him. It was really weird. Undertaker just walked out with smoke behind him. It was pretty bit rubbish actually, if I'm honest. But great match overall. Yeah, Undertaker won. I'm so happy. I guess this moment was going to happen. Bray Wyatt did the spider walk thing that he does when he walks on his hands legs backwards, and I called this Undertaker. He would get close to Undertaker, and Undertaker would do the famous sitting up thing, rising from the dead, and he did that. And Bray Wyatt, he slowly got down. He was very intimidated. He looked very intimidated by what happened. So yeah, it was really cool, actually, a really good moment. I really enjoyed that match. 2 tombstones put away Bray Wyatt. I can't remember how many Sister Abigail's were. I don't know if it was 1 or 2, but yeah, it was definitely worth the wait. Definitely worth the wait. All right, next match, Rusev John Cena. Again, I think it was overhyped, if I'm honest. It was still a very good match. Rusev probably had the best entrance of the night. He came in on a tank, which I was like, my mind was blew. He actually came to the ring on a tank. It was really awesome. But it was a great match. John Cena was able to break out the accolade, as everyone guessed. It was actually a very predictable WrestleMania, if I'm honest. But it was still amazing. John Cena broke up the accolade, STFs, all sorts. And then Rusev, he went for a diving super kick. John Cena ducked it, and he ribbed first, barged into Lana. Lana goes flying. Cena hits the AA. I don't know if it was the first or second time, and then John Cena became the United States champion. So yeah, the undefeated streak of Rusev. He's technically not undefeated because he was eliminated in the Royal Rumble. Blah blah blah. You can debate about that, but yeah. Rusev was officially pinned for the first time. Alright, so I'm literally just, I'm completely, I'm not even commentating over this, I'm just doing this. My god, I haven't actually focused on this at all. I'm just playing it, like I'm literally just talking over it so much. Alright, so final match, the big match for me, and the match I predicted was going to happen. I predicted it step by step, and I was right step by step. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. I predicted the match would go, they would both beat the living deal out of each other, which is exactly what they did. They literally tore each other apart. Then it get to a point where during the match, one Seth Rollins would cash in his Money in the Bank contract, and he would fight. He would officially be in that match, and he would win the title. And that's exactly what happened during the match. There was like 3 Superman punches by Roman Reigns. After the second one, Brock Lesnar had his face cut. He was bleeding out. That was natural as well. It wasn't scripted. And then a spear from Roman Reigns. Lesnar still kicked out. It was a great match overall. This is probably my favourite match of the night. And then I've got another rare. Holy crap! My god, we're doing good. So we can get rid of Big Show, replace him with Kurt Hennig. But anyway, I'm going completely off target. Oh, we're so close to Super L already. So anyway, yeah, great match again. So then after he kicked out the spear, it was just a fight pretty much. And then Brock Lesnar hit another F5. That was like 4 F5s in that matchup. And after the 4th one, I thought Roman Reigns is out. Brock Lesnar's still the champion. But then at that exact moment, Seth Rollins ran out. He cashed in. And then Lillian Garcia, or just Rhodes, whoever it was, can't remember now, said this is officially a triple threat match. As I predicted, I didn't think they were going to have that one-on-one match end. I honestly thought Seth Rollins would make it a triple threat match, because Brock Lesnar would be debatable if he's leaving or not, blah blah blah. I won't get into that. So yeah, I predicted it would be a triple threat match, and it became a triple threat match, and Seth Rollins curb stomped both men, and he pinned Roman Reigns and not Brock Lesnar and became champion. So Seth Rollins left the pay-per-view, he's literally running away with the world title. Yeah. And now, Monday Night Raw, I've just watched it there, Monday Night Raw. Brock Lesnar completely lost it. He just snapped. He literally went around like beating the daylights out of everyone. The commentators were all getting beaten down, flipping. Michael Cole was F5 and everyone was cheering. Everyone was actually cheering when Michael Cole got F5. It was really funny actually. He beat up camera crew. Brock Lesnar now suspended, which I thought was ridiculous, but it makes sense because it is Brock Lesnar. He's an absolute machine. During Paul Heyman's sort of excuses speech, the people were chanting UFC, and Brock Lesnar, he couldn't help but laugh. That was the thing that made me really happy, is that Brock Lesnar couldn't help but laugh when people started chanting UFC. I thought that was pretty cool. If I'm honest, that was actually probably one of my favourite moments. Until the point where he literally just snapped. He beat up J&J Security. Seth Rollins got away as he always does. But yeah, it was a complete beatdown. And he literally just went ballistic. All the commentators were knocked out. Cameramen went down. Everything. It was pretty cool. Sting came out and he addressed that he's not sure whether he is continuing in WWE or not. I'm hoping he is. I hope he stays around. And then everyone started literally screaming, chanting Undertaker. And then Sting couldn't help it. He couldn't ignore it. He knew what they wanted. And we reached Super Rare already. Just pointing it out, we reached Super Rare. He couldn't help but chant. Sorry, he couldn't help but chant. He couldn't help but notice the fans were chanting Undertaker. He didn't mention Undertaker during his speech, but he said, "I'm just waiting for other opportunities that I get given." And that's just a sign saying he's going to be back, but he just doesn't know when. And that's what I think makes it so special, that Sting's going to come back. Because Sting ain't going to have one match and then just leave. Like, that's as worse as Undertaker's case now, that he fights once a year. But then again, I think Sting is going to probably fight once a year. Anyway, yeah, it was good Raw. Good following up from Raw. We had title matches, US and Intercontinental, both defended and both remained champion. Hell, we're going to get a Super off the board in our first episode. Oh my god. How long has this been now? It's been 22 minutes. I'm just making it long so we can get our common fusion, which at this point is done, and it means complete naff all. Quite literally, it means nothing. And we've got Rosa Mendes. Oh, that's good actually. That's actually the best one I could have got right now, because we can put her as our diva. Nice. And we might as well train her with Filtered by Uncommon. Train her with all these guys. That's really good. That we got a common fusion from that. So yeah, good, brilliant WrestleMania. I'd give WrestleMania a solid 8.9 out of 10. Maybe a 9, 8.9 out of 10. It was a great pay-per-view. Really enjoyed it. And I give Raw probably a 7.8. Wasn't nowhere near as good as WrestleMania, but it was still good. So yeah, that's pretty much my review of WrestleMania. And yeah, now we need to actually start commentating over an episode of Supercard, because that, believe it or not, is what this is. So yeah, hopefully we don't get a Super support, we get a Superstar from the board. Usually it takes me like 40 matches to get to Super Rare, but this has took me, it was like 2 matches before this, 16 matches to get to Super Rare. I don't know about you, but never, from not buying any credits or anything, I think that's a record. Just saying. 16 matches to get to Super Rare is pretty good, like. Just saying. Best thing I can get from this is a Superstar, even a Diva would be really good as well. But get a support card, I won't be too disappointed, because Super Rare aren't actually super rare. They're more common than you think, actually, getting Super Rares from the board. Just a case of if people can be bothered to play through to get them. So we are owning this right now. Yeah, we've lost twice, but help. No one on this game, at least I don't think, is undefeated. Well, sorry, people who haven't bought thousands and thousands of credits, spent them on legendary packs and played free MB. I don't mean that. Got first energy and Roman Reigns. So I guess the best card I can get out of this is a Right Arrow Superstar or a Diva. So I think after we get the super rare, we'll end the video. This has been a very eventful first episode. I've literally just done an entire review from WrestleMania and Raw. Right, Soul Charisma. Yeah, we're gonna play Kurt Hennig, who defeats Cesaro, and yeah, this could be the super rare, and I'm hoping it's a good one. And we got a toughness boost from the thing, ladder. Oh, super rare Christian. Alright, he's a left arrow, but that's still really good. Super rare Christian, can't go wrong with that. So we are going to replace the Uso with Christian. And actually what we're going to do, no, we're not going to combine them, we're just going to leave them. Alright guys, so that'll do for the episode 35, flipping heck, of WWE Supercard. I was about to replace the wrong one there. Nope, still didn't get the super rare King of the Ring yet. Has that done it? Nope, no it hasn't. I'll have to do it like this then. Go like that. Then go like that. Don't be a lemon. That was my terrible impression of Adam Rose. Whoops. Holy crap, so we made massive progress in our first episode. Massive progress. And nope, we're still not at Super A yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to, train our Christian with whatever cards we have to give him. That's really good that I've got, oh, I didn't want to do that, whoops. Nope, still not at Super A yet. That, we reached Super Rare, like, really quickly, and we've just, like, we flew through. Is that good? Has that done it? Nope, that still hasn't done it. Alright, so that'll do for episode 35, guys. I do have something else to do on my normal account, but we'll do that another time. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this very special episode of WWE Supercard, then hit a like and subscribe for more Supercard. If you want me to continue with this account, or if you want me to just play with Lewis and the main event and Lewis account, leave in the comments or whatever, and I will see all of you in the next episode. See you later, guys.